Hello everyone, my name is Benedict and welcome to the very first episode of Mapping the World, the channel where I draw a map of every single country from A to Z. Today I'm going to be drawing a map of Afghanistan, which is the first country on our list. Let's begin. So the first thing I'm going to need is a grid. There we go. Now I can begin to draw a scale map of Afghanistan. Let's go. Okay, so you can't really see, but in the top left corner, that is my device, and I've got an image of the country, and I put a grid over it so that I can copy it with the correct proportions onto the page. And I feel like this is the best way of doing it. The grid does take a bit of time and effort to put in, but I think it's worth it in the end, because I think we have a pretty accurate result. As always, we need a title, and so I'm obviously going to do that in calligraphy. If you already know me from my main channel, you know that I really like calligraphy, and so I'm going to have to incorporate this in some way. And there we go. As you can see, I've decided to add a banner on the bottom with the Arabic word for Afghanistan, and this is actually on their coat of arms, and I think it looks really cool. And one of the main components of the Afghan flag is a mosque, which is in white in the center of the flag, and I think that is one of the coolest parts of the flag, and that is why I'm going to draw it in the bottom right corner here. Afghanistan is a very diverse country, but one thing that unites 99% of the people there is Islam. Okay, so now I'm going to finish up the pencil and then ink it. I'll see you there. And there we go, I've finished the inking. As you can see, I have added the title. I finished the title. There we go, as you can see. Then I've added all the major cities and the Hindu Kush range, which is a major mountain range in the country. And I've added the neighboring countries. And now I can begin to color in the flag. I'm going to color it with watercolor pencils, although I'm not actually going to use any water. Now, the white part of the flag was a little hard. I struggled with a white pen, so unfortunately it wasn't really showing up on the pencil that much, but I think it still looks okay. As you can see from the map, the northeast and central regions of Afghanistan are mostly filled with mountains, and the snow from these mountains provide the water for the vast, very complicated river system in the country, which gives them quite a lot of land to grow crops in. As you can see, I'm drawing wheat. Despite all of this arable land, the majority of the country is relatively dry, as you can see by all of the browns and oranges that I've used with the color pencils. Afghanistan's borders are defined by two rivers, north and south. See me coloring right now is the minaret of Jam. It was built in 1190 completely out of baked brick, and it is famous for its blue glazed tile decoration in the middle, which includes Kufik and Naskhi calligraphy. And here's the finished piece. I decided to border it with this Afghan rug pattern, which I found on the internet, and I think that looks good as a border.